The most transformative mentor I have never met is Jordan Peterson. These are the 5 most life-changing lessons that Jordan Peterson taught me. His work has empowered me to be the hero of my story and to build my dreams. If you want to change your life, here is his secret formula. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily, and I work as a civil engineer helping to build our beautiful cities. After hours, I like to give you my favorite personal development advice to help you grow into the ideal version of yourself and build your dreams. Step 1, you have to compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not strangers. Thanks to technology, we can compare ourselves to the most beautiful, the most successful, and the most well-connected people on the planet. However, you don't need me or Jordan Peterson to tell you that it is unhealthy for you to be comparing yourself to billionaires on Instagram. When my parents were younger, they maybe had like 1 or 2 people in their local community who seemed very aspirational to them. They were maybe the person with the big house and the nice car in their neighborhood. In that environment, you can even drive yourself into debt trying to keep up with the Joneses. But today, everyone is trying to keep up with the Kardashians. And the lifestyle that these people are living is so far above the average person that you can just feel in deep hopelessness and depression, assuming that you'll never get to there. The standard that celebrities are setting can make you feel poor, disconnected, and irrelevant by comparison, even if you're a top performer in your local community. Life is hard enough without feeling defeated by people who are playing a different game than you are. If you want to build your dream life and you want to create a better future and you just want to be happier, compare yourself to yourself. It is a complete waste of time to be comparing yourself to someone's highlight reel on Instagram. I can easily fall into a doom spiral comparing myself to everyone else. Doesn't do me a lot of good if it doesn't help me step into the actions of the person I need to be to improve my own life. It is more useful to show myself through my actions that I can become 1% better at doing the things I need to do to improve my life. And if I want to feel hopeful, I see how much my personal growth has allowed my dreams to come closer into my life. You don't know the secrets of strangers on the internet. They could post a beautiful picture in a mansion and behind closed doors they're dealing with a divorce and are deeply in debt. So do yourself a favor, compare yourself to yourself, not just the highlight reel of strangers online. Okay, step 2 is that you have to get your house in order before you criticize the world. It is easy to point fingers at other people and to tell them what they should be doing and how to live their best life. It's a harder thing to look into the mirror and ask yourself, where are my deficiencies? How am I not yet the person I want to be? That is the harder journey. Taking responsibility for yourself and becoming the best version of yourself is the heroic path, not acting like a preacher on a mountain. If you do want to teach people, you do want to help others grow, the most time-efficient way to do that is through your own life experience. You can't effectively teach a subject unless you're completely embodied in the learnings of it. A teacher has to take the hard road and walk the path first so they know how to tell their students where the potholes are, where the shortcuts are, and how they can make it easier to the people who come next. No one will take you seriously if you're trying to give advice, but you don't have the life experience to back it up. You need life receipts showing people that you know what you're talking about. And the funny thing about this is that when you do have those manifestations in your life that you aspired to have, people will look at you and your life as something inspirational and they'll want to know the secret sauce. I didn't start talking about skincare on this channel until people started asking me about it. The skincare video was specifically one I made for a friend because I wanted to share what I'd learned and they came to me asking what my skincare secrets for glowing skin were. If I had acne all over my face and I had wrinkles all around my eyes, no one would want to know skincare information from me. You have to be an expert in the thing that you're teaching others. The fastest way to improve your community is to improve yourself and become the best version of yourself. So if you want to make the world a better place, be the change you want to see. Take responsibility for yourself, pull yourself up by your own bootstraps, and pick up your sword and fight to become the hero of your story. You cannot lead anyone if you cannot first lead yourself. Treat yourself like someone who's worthy of being taken care of. If you want to practice self-love, take care of yourself. You have the immense responsibility and honor to take care of yourself through your entire life. And you are the person who is most qualified for the job. I have known myself for my entire life, and I know exactly what I need to feel loved, supported, and happy. It is easy to see small children as people who are worthy of our love and support, but it is sometimes harder to see ourselves that way, especially if you tend to prioritize everyone else before you take care of your own needs. But you deserve love, and you deserve care as well. It is often harder to love ourselves completely because we know all of the darkness that's hidden beneath the sparkle and the glamour. But it is specifically because only you know the dark corners of your soul that you have to take responsibility for caring for them. No one else can do this job for you. If you learn nothing else from this channel, I hope you take away you need to take care of yourself before you take care of others. It feels selfish to practice self-care, but you will not be able to give to the rest of your relationships unless you first are taken care of. There's a reason why they tell you on planes to put on your own oxygen mask before you help others, because you cannot give from an empty cup, and you never want to give to relationships in that feeling of resentment. You always want to be giving from your overflow and from abundance because you are already taken care of. So show yourself the love that you deeply deserve before you entrust your care to other people. You are innately valuable and deserving of love, especially from yourself. Make friends with people who want the best for you. When I was younger, my dad used to tell me that if I had one true friend in life, I would be immensely lucky. And what he meant by this is that if I managed to cultivate relationships such that people cared about me, just for me, instead of what I could do for them, then I would be truly blessed. If you have a lot to give in relationships, you will frequently encounter people who want to be with you for what you can do for them instead of because they want to be with you. And I know, especially if you have a big heart, it can be hard to find genuine friends because you naturally want to pour into the people that you love and you want to be friends with. Because of this, and because of the way I look, many people have befriended me for what I can do for them instead of for who I am. I have often found myself next to people who want a piece of me for their personal gain. These type of people would happily toss me aside the second I'm no longer useful. So sure, I have a long list of people who I feel like are acquaintances who would happily fill my calendar with funtivities on a sunshiny day. But the amount of people I can rely on when my life gets hard and I simply need care and support from people who genuinely care about me is very small. I think this is normal, and I think it is just part of life, but it is something I've had to come to terms with as I've gotten older, that not everyone who acts like my friend for a short period of time actually wants the best for me. Sometimes they're only here for selfish reasons. One of the things that has helped me more than anything else to make genuine friends is to give to people who I know appreciate my work and to give to people who are also pouring back into me. I naturally want to love and take care of the people I care for, but not everyone will pour into me the same way. If I'm not getting what I need and I feel like I'm overgiving in a relationship, that's when I feel like I'm hurt and resentful and these people don't truly care about me in the same way I care about them. It does take discipline to consistently direct your love towards people who you know care about you and towards people who you know are invested in building a future with you. It is worth the risk of getting hurt. It is worth the risk of choosing the wrong person. And it is worth the risk of overgiving sometimes if you do meet those people who genuinely love you. When you do, no matter what they look like, no matter how much money they have, and no matter where they come from in life, those people resonate with the deep parts of your soul. I have felt so comforted and supported by friends around me because I've taken that time to invest in their care. When I call my friends for aid, they answer the call out of love. And true friends don't collect debts. Our next step is to assume that everyone you meet has something to teach you. You can easily allow your pride to make you believe that because of your education, your upbringing, or because of whatever job you happen to have, you are somehow better than other people who are less fortunate. But that is a recipe for resentment, loneliness, and sadness. Everyone has something to teach you, even the stranger on the street. Most of us walk past our neighbors, ignorant of their struggles and ignorant of their wisdom. I have made the most friends in my life, gotten the best mentors, and felt the most connected to my community through assuming that everyone can teach me something and help me grow on this life journey. The homeless man on the street has taught me humility, gratitude, and kindness. Children have taught me how to be playful, present, and remain curious about the world. And the wealthiest person I know has taught me that the challenges of this human life are not only subject to people who are less fortunate. Money can solve a lot of problems for you and can make your life easier in a lot of ways. But money cannot buy you love, it cannot earn you respect, and it cannot solve your loneliness. Even if you're the oldest viewer on my channel, you are still very young. The world and God still has a lot to teach you in this lifetime. And I hope that as you grow older, your heart continues to be open to new experience, growing, and learning. And I feel immensely blessed that you see wisdom in me that helps you to build a brighter future. I hope this video is helpful for everyone. Definitely leave a comment in the box below if you'd like me to talk more about the topic. Good luck, everyone.